But is there anything that I forgot to mention before we jump over to that route?
Well, I think that was it for the content audit. Um, we can
Oh,
talk
we got to
about your
talk
stuff
about
first.
what else you do. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We're talking
Oh
talk
yeah,
about the
so
funnels
there's
too. Yeah. So what else? We're talking about the. Go ahead. I'll turn it back over to you and just shut up.
so yeah, basically, this is why I said in the beginning, it was an account audit, right? So the first thing is the first part. The first part is the content audit. We check out their content, how they're doing it. The second part is the funnel, right? So when we audit in my coaching course, when my coach audits the accounts for two people, the second thing that he looks for is he goes into their funnels, right? Because there's always some mistakes that people make that they don't realize they're making them. So that's a great opportunity for us, the coaches, to actually take a look at their work, right? It's like taking a look, like grading their homework, basically. Like that's what it means. So we go on their funnels, we check that everything's edited right. We check that their story is good, right? Their picture is good. We look at their bridge page video because that's also important. And then the next thing that we look is that they have a link to their affiliate link, right? That's important. Now, what we do is we opt into their funnels, so we at least get their first email. So we make sure that the whole integration is working correctly. Once we get their first emails, then we check their affiliate link as well, because there has been some instances where we go in the funnels, everything looks great, the bridge page video is great, but then when we get to the affiliate link, they don't have the right affiliate link, right? So that's just a missed opportunity that we will never have found. First of all, because we didn't go and investigate, and also that affiliate might have never even realized it either, right? So this is so important to get to know those steps, especially in the coaching calls, because just how we were saying, when we order somebody, there's people watching, there's people listening to that. So then if we find a problem, 100% everybody's looking for their own funnel, see if they made that same mistake.
Yeah. When
So
they see
that's
that it's
the second
possible to make
step.
that mistake, then they're like, "Oh, I better go double check my funnel just to make sure everything's going to the right place."
Exactly. Exactly. So that's the second step of the audit that we do, which is great. I mean, we're able to find mistakes, and we have found mistakes already.
Yeah.
So it gives more clarity to for the students as well.
Right. So basically, you're starting from the content platform and you're acting like a potential customer. Clicking on the link, make sure it goes to the funnel, make sure um, there's an easy to find link, right? Like one of the things we were talking about is you talked about sometimes people have maybe like a link tree or something like that, where when you click to the link in the bio, then there's all these different options. Or the other thing they might have is a bio that's really confusing. So let's start there because that's the first
Yeah.
thing the customer is going to see. They watch a piece of your content and they're like, "Hey, this is interesting. Let me go over to the bio. What are you seeing that's wrong? What can people do better?"
Yeah. So for the bio thing is sometimes people put too much information, or they put too many lines on their bio. And then when you put too many lines, because you're able to, right? I think you have like 200 characters to put. But when you have too many lines, then people need to click more in order for you to expand and see what you're actually trying to say. Most people don't do the step, right? So the most of your bio goes thrown to the trash because you have too much information there. So the first thing that I like when people do is the first thing that they have to put, the first line is what do you do, right? The second line is it could be a call to action, or it could be how can you help somebody, right? Somebody goes on your account, how can you help them, right? And then the third line is the call to action for the link. So there's two call to actions. One is click here to get started, and then the other call to action that I like to put is send me a message, which is more direct in order for them to get more information. So those are the first things that I look on the biography.
And this sounds like it's specific to Instagram mostly, or
Oh,
Instagram.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It's specific for Instagram.
And do you use, so you mentioned two different call to actions that you like. Do you use both or do you recommend folks choose one or the other?
I use both, right?
Okay.
Because one call to action is for more information, and
Hmm.
then the other call to action is for the action takers. Click here to get started.
Got it. So it's kind of like click here to start or message DM me affiliate to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
I think
One
that's
hundred
good
percent.
because
Yeah, and
you
that's
get
just for
both
Instagram.
options very quickly. And some people, I'm the type of person who's like, just give me the link and let me click on it and make my own decision.